Sean McDermott has said he is very concerned about the absence of Stefon Diggs at the mandatory minicamp. Direct quote from McDermott, Coach, no nonsense, no bullshit. Great personality coach saying we are very concerned that Stefon Diggs isn't here. Normally a coach will kind of give you a little bit of a runaround. We're in contact with Stefon. There's some things on kind of on a hold up or whatever. And obviously all OTAs are not mandatory. Mandatory minicamp is the one when these stories start getting blown up. Stefon Diggs not being there with everything that happened last year at the end of the year and in the middle of the year with his relationship with the Buffalo Bills seemingly, and even maybe Josh Allen seemingly, who's the quarterback. And it's all kind of reminiscent to what kind of took place in Minnesota at the end of his run there. Not that it's the same. I know there's two different situations, but Stefon Diggs has been a massive question mark on how he's going to buy into the Buffalo Bills for the last few months. Now he's not a mandatory minicamp, and just the other day, he posted on Instagram. He said he's finding ways to articulate the feelings he's going through. And obviously he's straight-faced, stone-cold, killer pose with sweet denim, Canadian tuxedo. Okay, cool. He is a model, been to Fashion Week, into fashion. I appreciate that this is his art of choice. I think he had 10 different photos. Let's look at a couple of them and try to articulate the feelings he might be going. What if this is, I'm half in, half out right now? With the Buffalo Bills.
Could be.
What if he's like, my arms aren't out of the sleeve because I still like the jacket. But we need to figure some shit out before I get that poof back up over the top of the shoulders. Is that the feeling he's trying to articulate with this particular pose?
Or, okay, he's got a big old Jesus on his chain. Is the jacket the cave? Is he coming out of the cave? Is he reborn like Jesus?
Letting Jesus breathe, move the rock, let him out of there. Could be the feelings he's articulating. Here's another photo that he had in there where he's wearing what seems to be either a cricket shin guard, deck hockey shin guard, whatever the case is. He's saying, I'm taking it on shins.
Big time.
I'm taking it on shins forever. I would like to have this leg. You see this one? I would like to be able to live like this. But instead I got to live like this because I'm taking it on the shins every single day for no reason. I'm working my ass off. Is that what he's articulating in this one?
That's pretty good. That's not initially what I thought of. I thought maybe he was thinking more like, hey, I may look like a football player. You may think I'm a football player, but deep inside, I wish I was a catcher from the 1940s in the MLB. I'm in the wrong space and time right now.
You think he's saying mandatory minicamp? It's baseball season.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Is that what he's talking about? He's old school, America's pastime. Now, some other photos he had like some 1920 football pads on as well.
Okay.
Where I think he was trying to articulate, I'm an old school guy.
Well, man out of time right
I'm an
now.
old school guy. I don't know if this is he don't want to get shot in the shins or he does like baseball. Nonetheless, he's not a mandatory minicamp. We do not know what his feelings are, but we hope everything works out because he has been awesome alongside Josh Allen and that Buffalo Bills football team. We hope everything works out. Stefon,
Good luck,
Buffalo.
Stefon. So this is what I just got from the Bills on Diggs. He was here yesterday. He was here this morning. He left prior to the start of practice.
Whoa!
Okay.
Had a reservation.
Did he meet with the GM and owner? Didn't they say he met with the GM and coach or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if that happened, it was before. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so let's talk about
That's
this
actually
then.
pretty interesting.
So the Adam Schefter tweet, go ahead and pull that up right now. Adam Schefter said this, okay? Adam Schefter tweeted that Adisa Bakari, the agent, said that, forget it. He said Stefon Diggs was in the building and had met with the GM and the head coach in the past 2 days, and he will be there for the entirety of minicamp. What we are now learning via Ian Rappaport is that meeting happened before the first practice. Then the first practice happens. Afterwards, McDermott is asked about practice, and this is what McDermott says after meeting with Stefon Diggs earlier in the day and then realizing that he had left the building. This is what McDermott had to say about the Stefon Diggs situation. He basically had to go on and say,
Steph is not here. Everybody else is here at the current time.
How concerned are you about that?
Oh, very concerned. Yeah, very concerned. I'm not going to get into and listen. I respect.
So he basically says there he's very concerned. So the meetings went terrible. Is that what we're expecting? Like, what could have happened there, Ian? You think, just as a human who's been around the NFL for a long time?
Does not seem like whatever he wanted went well. But again, I don't understand. Like, I would say this also. If you're going to be emotional, June 13th is a good time to do it. I'm not saying he's emotional, but if there was something he didn't like, this is a totally fine time to do it. I'm sure this is all going to be fine. But again, like when Sean McDermott comes out at the press conference and says it is concerning, I trust him that he is concerned.
And we know that he met with him before then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's very concerned after hearing him talk and talk to him. I am very concerned.
Yes.
That feels like a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Hey, Bills, let's figure this. Hey, let's
Figure
go.
it out.
We got a Super Bowl to go get.
Bills.
Okay, and back to, we appreciate you for doing that. We know you have to go. Justin Jefferson deal, is that going to happen?
Okay, so that is, obviously that is something that the Vikings are working on. That is hugely important for the Vikings, for Jefferson, for the receiver market, honestly, for every young receiver out there. You're just hoping that he's going to do a great deal, and he is a great player, and I assume he is going to get a great deal. So it's something they're working on. He is not, the fact that he shows up at minicamp, I'm not surprised. He is not I didn't expect anything less. Not a drama-filled dude. I did not expect anything less. So he's there, no issue. I'm sure they will continue to work on it. There's a path to getting this done, and it makes sense for everyone to get it done because, again, he is awesome, and these are the guys that you are dying to pay.
And they also just got rid of Dalvin Cook,
Yep.
So it seems like with some of the moves they made, they know that they're going to have to pay. They'll have it. Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson have been great together thus far. We assume that it will only continue. Congrats to them getting a deal done. And Stefon Diggs watch will continue to happen by Ian Rappaport on the television, NFL Network. We can't hear what you're saying. Please get to the bottom of this for us.
I'm on it. I mean, theoretically, I'm on it.
Go splunking.
Yeah, get in there.
Get in there. Turn the light on. Boom.
Is that the thing with the caves?
Yes.
Kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Rappaport.
Yeah.
What's that guy's deal?
Sometimes he drops effusive.
Hey, that was a great word. Stefon Diggs situation seems
bigger than what we thought.
Yeah,
big.
Concerning.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because at the beginning of the conversation, Ian Rappaport's like, he's wanting to make a statement that he's not happy about something. Now he's made the statement. He's very smart. He's very effusive. He understands what's going on. So now it starts the conversation about what he's not happy about. It's like, turns out what we just learned, the conversation that he was not happy about already happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he left the building, and then Sean McDermott was asked about it later after he was the only one that missed practice. And Sean McDermott goes, yeah, I'm very concerned. That's wild scene up in Buffalo. I don't like this. I've heard the Buffalo culture is great. Everybody we talk to loves the locker room, loves being there, loves their coaches, loves everything. I mean, they had a guy that was dead. Okay, came back to life, back in there practicing. That's a feel-good story. Everybody in there celebrating. Von Miller was hurt. Defensive Player of the Year before, multi-time Super Bowl champion. He's back in there. Poyer, he's back in there. Josh Allen, back in there, more motivated than ever. Mitch Moore, we just talked to the fucking center. Love the guy.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about how awesome the culture is. And now all of a sudden, you got like one of your best players, and he's seemingly on the odds here.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell is going on with Stefon Diggs and the Buffalo Bills?